Hey everyone, welcome to session. We are going to talk about anger today. I have clients that come in and they're dealing with anger and they don't understand it, so I thought I would make a session on it so maybe other people need it too. Take a comfortable position. If you've never been to my class or session, just sit in a comfortable position. Take a comfortable seat. You can lay down, you can sit down, you can do whatever you want, but just kind of listen to me. I sit in a meditation pose. If you can do that, it will help because we're going to learn how to transmute the energy together. We're going to transmute the anger into something else. So we're not taught what to do with anger and how to release and transmute that in a healthy way. Some people give us ideas or tell us what to do, but we also have to find what resonates for us. And we also have to figure out the number one thing when we look at anger, which is the lesson. What are you supposed to learn from it? What's your message from the experience so that you can evolve and grow as a soul? Okay, so just connect with your breath. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. We always are going to first try and calm our minds and our bodies down. Because when we're relaxed and calm, the answers come. And then you align with your higher self and you can see on a different perspective about the anger. So we're going to blow it out today as we talk. So first, why are you angry? Usually it stems from a childhood memory or parents, maybe a trauma or the parenting, or it could stem from your relationship that you've been in, it could have been marriage or just a long-term relationship. Maybe you're angry because it didn't work out. It didn't work out the way that you thought. You didn't have the childhood that you think you deserved. You didn't have a life like everybody else. Your marriage didn't work out and you really, really love that person. And you don't understand why they don't love you back. Maybe you're a single parent and you're raising kids by yourself and you feel overwhelmed with the responsibility. And it makes you angry because you're very confused on how to balance it and manage it and handle it. You could just be angry from an experience that you went through. How do we look at that anger? What can we turn anger into? Well, if you're angry with yourself, then you need to use it to motivate you. You could also be angry with yourself for something that you didn't do or something that you're not doing, or you're supposed to be showing up as the best version of yourself and you're not, and it makes you angry. You're confused with life. That makes you angry. You're just angry in general with yourself. We have to learn to look at anger and either let it motivate us to be a better person. So you're going to change that anger into motivation on living the life that you actually want. You're going to turn it into willpower and say, you know what? I'm going to do this now. I'm going to use this to motivate me and make me stronger to live the life that I deserve. I'm going to not be angry at my parents anymore for how I was raised or the horrible childhood that I had, because people that have perfect lives, they grow up being spoiled brats. They're not good parents. They're not good people. Sometimes they're complete drug addicts. They just don't have good lives because they didn't learn a lot of lessons from having that perfect life, the perfect parents. Yeah, they had all that unconditional love, but they took it for granted and they took advantage of it, and they didn't take that with them when they grew up, because the lessons were so easy. We only learn from usually hard lessons. So we're going to take that anger today and we're going to let it make us stronger. Okay, you went through a divorce. The person doesn't love you anymore. Who cares? Be happy for them. Let them go. If you unconditionally love them, you would be happy for them. So we want to go to a point and a state of unconditional love if we are going through a breakup, if we are going through a divorce, if that person isn't showing up the way that you want. You gotta let that person go. Let them be happy. Let them live their destiny, even if it's not the right destiny you think it's for them. Even if it's a bad path and you're trying to fix it. Don't. It's their destiny. The only person that you're responsible for is you. The way that you think and the way that you feel. So in a relationship, when you turn to that unconditional love and you're like, okay, I really do want her to be happy, or him, that gives you compassion, makes you humble too. So when we go through hard lessons, we get qualities for our life that we wouldn't have if we didn't go through that hard lesson. So breathe in and out. Just keep breathing with me. So we're going to take that lesson and we're going to be like, you know what? I'm glad I had a lesson. I'm glad I had a lesson of anger, because now I am going to learn how to transmute it. If I'm angry about my childhood or the relationship that I had, or just angry in general with myself. And you could be angry with people around you because they don't think like you and they're not as evolved as you. But change your perspective into compassion because they're not as evolved as you. And I look at some of those people that don't have my mindset. They're just on level 1. It's okay. They're in a loop that they haven't learned yet. And if I was in a loop and I was learning, I would want someone to be loving and patient and kind with me as I learned and I fell off and I tried to get back on. So I do have to remind myself when I'm angry with people's mindsets, I just have to go back and be like, you know what? I'm really thankful for my mindset. I'm thankful for the way that I think. I'm thankful that I'm intelligent and that I'm not on that level anymore. I'm so grateful for where I am in life. And then that gives you compassion for those individuals. And give compassion and patience to yourself if you are angry and confused and you are in a loop and you know it's time to get out. Have compassion and patience for yourself. You're just learning. And your relationship, the other party, they're learning too. But we all have our own destiny. You can't control other people's free will. If they don't want to be in the relationship anymore, let them be happy. Let them live the life that they want to live. Don't take away their free will. Breathe in and out. When we breathe, we release that anger. That's what we're doing. When we calm down, we can shift our perspective. Transmutes the energy, transmutes the anger. Breathe in and out. But when we got to understand the lesson of anger, we got to understand anger first and why you actually went through it and how to look at it now. That helps you transmute the energy. Once you change your perspective, you change the way you're thinking. When you change the way you're thinking, you change the way you feel. And when you change the way you feel, you change your energy. And when you change your energy, you change your reality. This is physics. This is science. It's not just spiritual. It's not just laws of the universe. This is science. This is proven. So when we transmute, when we have dense emotions, when we have emotions that don't feel good, like anger, all we got to do is learn and look at it. Oh, it's just a state that I've created because of the way I'm looking at it. If I can change my perspective and see the experience different and see what I'm supposed to learn and why it's happening to me and how to implement change and fix it and transmute the energy, know that I have the power and I have the control, that makes me feel so much light. It gives me peace inside. I start aligning with my higher self. I get the lessons that I needed. It's telling me to let it go. Cry it out, scream it out, draw it out, journal, dance, yoga, meditation, exercise, breath work, go outside, take a walk. Just take a step back. Every time you feel yourself getting a little bit worked up, just take a step back from now on. Remind yourself, take a couple breaths, try to reset, and then show back up, because your body is used to reacting in a state of anger. It's going to take you a little bit to exercise and condition your body to not react that way. It's just a habit, not a big deal. So one session isn't going to help you most of the time. You got to keep doing that inner work, the inner love, the showing up in your higher perspective and staying balanced so that you can control the anger, because we all have that. We all have that part of us. You just can't feed it anymore. You know it's there. We just can't feed it anymore. But if you're used to feeding it, you got to learn how to not feed it no more. Okay? That means sometimes you do have to take a step back when you get drug into the energy. Okay? So, especially with people's mindsets, sometimes I instantly will get so upset on, and I don't mean to, it's just an instant reaction because I don't understand the way people think sometimes. But then I'm like, it's okay. They're just not on my level, and I'm grateful for the way that I see. Just be patient and kind. I do have to remind myself that. Even with my parents, relationships, as a parent, and even with myself, as I grow and evolve and become the person that I want to. I'm not perfect. I'll admit that. I don't care. I don't mind to be criticized. I don't mind to grow and evolve. But I do want to learn. I don't want to be confused in the dark anymore. I do want to know how to handle the anger, transmute it healthy and properly, so that I'm not putting that energy on anybody else, like my kids or my spouse if I have a healthier relationship, or any other, work, or anybody else. We don't want to put that on and bring that energy into anything else. Okay? But let that anger put you into a state of compassion and empathy, and let it make you humble. Being humble is, just being kind to people and love them for who they are, and love them for their free will and their choices, and love them for who they want to be, because you want someone to love you for who you want to be. You truly want to be happy. But even if you're, you weren't happy in that relationship, you just didn't want to let it go because of your pride, because of the way it looks, because of what might happen. You might be scared. Let it go. You'll be fully taken care of. You deserve to be happy too. It is scary to break the attachment, to, not have that person there anymore. But it's okay. You're going to be fine. You don't need to be angry about it, because everything's working for your highest good. Your foundation wasn't built on the wrong thing. So the universe is like, we got to break that down, because that's not for your best good. Your foundation should be on you. You should be independent and free and know how to handle anger when it comes up. Be in full control of your inner world. Love people for who they are. Be on a higher perspective, and aligned with your higher self, because you weren't before. You lost yourself. You were looking on the wrong perspective with your parents, and you've been dragging that for your whole life. You had a childhood to help you grow, and to help you be strong, and to help you be the person that you're supposed to be, and maybe to help you not be like your parents, to be a better parent. Kids that have great parents, they grow up ending up like bad parents, because they don't care. They took it for advantage of it. They took it for granted. So you thank your parents for being bad parents. Thank you for showing me not how to be. Man, that feels good. It lightens you up, don't it? And thank your spouse for showing you, for leaving and being strong for choosing their happiness because you didn't. And it helps you be strong now. It helps you choose your happiness. So you can be thankful instead of angry now. Be grateful for your lessons and turn them into making you stronger. And you'd be like, oh my gosh, this taught me this. I wouldn't have ever learned that if I didn't go through that experience. I can feel the anger just lifting off my body. I feel a little lighter, Corey. Thank you. Thank you for giving me that peace. Thank you for helping me see today. God gives you hard lessons. Your soul, the universe, they give you hard lessons to help you grow. Some people don't get lessons. They don't get hard lessons. And they don't listen and they don't grow and evolve. Be grateful that you are being watched over and that you're growing and evolving and being protected. And they're guiding you to your best life. They're guiding you for your highest good. Your highest good wasn't that relationship. Your highest good wasn't to have perfect parents. Your highest good wasn't to have the perfect family life for your kids. You weren't going to grow or learn the lessons that you needed to learn. There was lessons you needed to learn from your experiences. So today we are putting those lessons into place. We're listening. We're going to process it. And we're just going to let that anger go with each breath. And we know if it comes back up, we know how to control it now. We're not going to let it control us anymore. We're going to take a step back and say, okay, why is this coming up? What do I need to learn from it? How do I need to see the situation? Oh, this helps me be my best self. This helps me be in control. Now I feel better. I feel lighter. I don't want to be angry anymore because it doesn't feel good. And that feels good, transmuting it and looking at it on a different perspective. Most of the time you might have eye issues if you are looking at things on the wrong perspective. So anger, it could cause cancer. A lot of my clients get cancer because of anger, because they've harbored it in their body for so long, it reverses on them. So we have to learn how to transmute that anger out of our body because it will make you sick. Could give you eye issues, ear issues. It could cause any types of illness or sickness within your body. It's not just cancer. I'm giving you worst case scenario because we do not want to hold that in our body. And I've had clients that have that. Most of the time, that's what cancer comes from. And if people understand that and they can learn how to let go of the anger and look at it and forgive their parents, forgive their spouse for wanting to be happy in their free will or whatever they want to do, who cares? Focus on your life. You can barely show up for your life and stay in control, let alone controlling everybody else's. If you're angry with yourself, forgive yourself. Let it go. Show up better to now. Here's your opportunity. You have a blessing right now, an opportunity to show up and figure out who you are and to control your reality and yourself and to put all the focus back on yourself. Forgive yourself. Let it go. Even if as a single parent, focus on all the blessings that you've had. Focus on everything that's went right. Focus on all the lessons that you've learned. You've probably definitely gained your independence and your freedom, and you got to do it by yourself, not having anybody control and telling you what to do. If you didn't do it perfect, it's all right. Don't be angry. Let it go. Show up today. If you showed up in a bad way, just go and ask for forgiveness. Say, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to show up like that. I'm going to try to show up better. So we let that anger make us better, okay? That's the point of today. And we're going to apply that information, and we're going to listen today. And we're going to do the inner work and the inner love from now on. And if we feel it coming up, we just know we're just off balance. We got to do our inner work again, get rebalanced, realigned, and show back up. So it's another lesson to help you take care of yourself, to help you gain access to your true abilities, your true powers, to know you're fully in control, and to gain back your independence and freedom that you deserve. You deserve to be loved, and You deserve to live the best life for your highest good. But the lessons are going to be hard, but let them go because they're for your better good. So the anger was for you. Let it be for you. You're a winner now. Transmute it and put your perspective up here. You're better than that anger. It's just an emotion that you can let go and release with each breath. If you find yourself being angry with anybody else around you because they're not like you, they don't have your mindset, let that go as well. Just want to make sure I reiterate that. It's something I'm going through. Yes, as a healer, sometimes it's very hard. I have emotions like anger and other emotions that come up too. I'm human. I have to learn how to take a step back, make sure I'm balanced, and if I'm not, I have to do a lot of silent time and realign, become balanced so that I'm thinking straight and clear and I feel better. It's just I got out of balance. I got wrapped up in the energy, and we do that, okay? We have to understand that people are evolving and they're growing different. We have to have compassion for them. No matter what their mindset is, no matter what they believe in, they have free will. So just love them for who they are too, okay? Love people for who they are. Let them have their opinions and just plant seeds of light if they are in the mood to receive. If they're not, just let them be. Let them live their journey. They're learning lessons too for their destiny. We have to let them learn. Breathe in and out. From now on, I'm going to try to be patient and kind and humble and just looking at things in unconditional love, just loving people for who they are, because I would want them to love me for who they are and when I'm growing and learning. And I'm grateful for all the lessons that I've learned throughout my life. Thank you. Thank you for leading me to my best life. Thank you for leading me to my highest good. Thank you for letting me evolve and grow so that my foundation is based upon something that's true. My foundation security is based within me. My happiness and love is within me. It's not based on something outside of me. So thank you for leading me back to that truth. Thank you for leading me back to my true self, because I lost myself. I lost myself in the anger, in the experience. I drug it with me too long. I'm going to let it go. I deserve to be happy now. And I'm going to manifest that happiness. But first, I'm going to heal. I'm going to learn how to show up as my best version of myself first. I'm going to take care of myself. And I'm going to grow strong and independent first before I show up in another relationship. I'm going to try to be the best parent that I can. The best worker, the best person. Thank you. Take a couple deep breaths. I will see you next session on anger, next video. Have the best day. Stay light. Let the anger go. You got this. I hope you feel so much lighter today. Namaste. Take deep breaths.